Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here for CPD portfolio presentation. My name is Safal Kadel and my student ID is 1207043. Talking about the overview, I've got introduction, overview of professional experience, CPD record sheet, articulation of experience from 1 to 10, summative mapping and reflection against EA competencies, conclusion and question and answer. As per my personal information, my name is Safal Kanel. I am from Unit 15 Douglas Avenue, St. Albans 3021 Victoria. My further information is shown above. My main objective is to achieve a platform that allows me to put my current knowledge into practice and add value to the organization to be able to face the challenge for achieving success. My education is I'm currently doing Masters of Engineering Civil from Central Coast University from March 2018 and will end in November 2019. My further education is shown below. Talking about my professional experience, I have done internship in Give Me Salary Enterprises as an intern engineer municipal from July 2019 to October 2019. I've got good knowledge in 2D modeling in AutoCAD, Revit, and SAP. Have sound knowledge of CDRAS, SpaceGAS, GeoStudio, and XPSwim. Command in MS Word and Excel. Talking about my Engineer Australia student number, my student number is 6804350. My referees are Annie Miles and Rasama. Talking about the overview, I've calculated 120 hours from university projects, 384 hours from internship, 1.5 hours from the seminar at Birang Council on New Voice of Era River, and 4 hours from Think Wing Australia CMA, altogether 509.5 hours. Talking about the record sheet, I've got to know about the knowledge about the engineering professionalism and ethics from Australian engineering practice. I got to know about the sheet pile wall and GeoStudio and several laboratory tests from geotechnical engineering design. I got to know about the XPSwim software, detailed knowledge about the open channel flow analysis, design and analysis of pipeline network from advanced water engineering from CQU. Talking about the ENEC 2002, we designed the gravitational wall against the lateral and gravitational loading, and we did analysis and design of steel building for gravity and wind forces with the use of AutoCAD and SpaceGAS. Then after in ENRP 20001, we did study various literature review regarding the stability of sodic soil and methodology for stabilization. In the implementation, we study the experimental approach for the stability of soil and we compare the result obtained after stabilization with the unblended one. Talking about the ENEC 20004, we did roadway capacity analysis using software like CDRA, intersection, Shockley and flexible rigid pavement design. Talking about the Gimme Center Enterprises internship, we learned about the design of modular tiny house community and estimation of budget and sustainability procedure. Talking about my seminar, I participated in Birangang Council on New Voice of Era River and I submitted report and participated in the thermal performance of masonry. Further details about CMA, Think Brink Australia, and altogether it is 509.5. Talking about the Australian engineering practice, I studied this in Term 1 2018. We started from 5th March and ended on 1st June. We submitted 3 learning outcomes, 1 team project and final portfolio submission which covered 7 learning outcomes. So about the reflective statement, I learned to work in a team, pumping infrastructure design and many personal and professional skills like engineering ethics and personalism. Talking about my geotechnical engineering design, this evidence shows that I was enrolled in this unit. To pass this unit, I completed 3 projects, 1 group projects, 1 geostudio software outcome project, and a lab report. I learned about the stress and deformation analysis in GeoStudio and lab work. Talking about the advanced water engineering as a major discipline 2, it shows I passed this unit in distinction grade. To pass this unit, I submitted 2 assignments and went through 1 open book examination. I learned about the water distribution system, open channel, stormwater drainage structure, network, etc. Talking about major discipline 3, I studied this on 11th March 2019 to 7th June 2019. To pass this unit, I successfully completed 3 quizzes, 2 portfolio, and a lab report. I learned about the SIDRA and Stockley software, freeway analysis, flexible and rigid payment. Talking about the structural design 2, the evidence was that I was enrolled in structural design 2. To pass this unit, I completed 2 projects, 1 group steel project and 1 individual masonry project and 1 exam. I learned about the masonry structure and a steel building and use of Australian standard like 370 2018 and AS 4100. Talking about the internship, this evidence shows that I was enrolled in internship. To complete this unit, I submitted the portfolio including every work in internship. I learned to establish team coordination, learn Revit software and 2D and 3D design. Talking about the engineering research project planning, to pass this unit, I submitted project proposal, draft literature review, and final planning thesis. I learned about the various literature review-based project planning and discovered methodology to be implemented. Talking about the implementation, I did this in term 2 of 2019. To pass this unit, I have submitted preliminary, and after this, I have to submit reflective paper and my final thesis in the 12th week. Uh, I also give presentation on my thesis. Talking about the additional evidence, I participated in the event in the Brilliant Council on New Voice of Yarra River. As an analysis, we concluded to give the advice to the government about the community and recreational use of Yarra River. Reflectively, Yarra River being iconic waterway, it has to be protected, met with the scenario, and I did exchange some ideas. This is the evidence regarding CMA at CQU. We learn about the thermal mass relevancy, sustainability, and national construction code. Talking about the summative mapping against EA competencies, all the major course studies that the civil engineering discipline has the proper theory are applicable to the real field of engineering practice. Evidence are shown as above. All the courses we study are based on the calculation through the design steps. I studied the structural engineering too, which helped me to analyze the steel building and design the masonry in depth understanding. Every project we complete in each of the subjects requires support of literature review to complete the tasks. The pumping infrastructure design in Australian engineering practice helped me to study about the existing water treatment system in MOE Victoria. During my design and analysis of the steel building, we were doing manual calculation fully based on AS 4100 1988 knowledge of contextual factors. In the internship, we are doing off-grid system for the tiny house and construction following the sustainable factor, which encourage the environment balance and conservation of resources, understanding of the norms of the environment and company. Application of established engineering method. We did manual calculation that is time consuming. If we do it from the software, it will take few minutes. Talking about the fluent application of engineering techniques during the implementation, we did usage machine pinhole dispersion test. These are the technique used for the stabilization testing. Application of systematic engineering AutoCAD software was fruitful for obtaining 2D design. I did many group projects which involve the work division and group work systematically. Then after ethical conduct and professionality accountability, professionalism and ethics was clearly learned in Australian engineering practice. Effective oral and written communication in the internship, creative, innovative and proactive demeanor was developed in every project. Professional use and management of information in the internship and every project we did. So by this our EA competency was fulfilled. Therefore, I have successfully completed my 40 hours of professional requirement to become a professional civil engineer in Australia. I have learned new engineering concepts using sustainable and innovative approaches and upgraded my existing skill. Apart from technical skills, I have learned professional competencies such as leadership. I'm confident that this skill will be very useful for me while working as a civil engineer in industry in the near future. Thank you. Any questions and answer?